Hey guys, I'm on location at the Pines at Sugar Creek from Toll Brothers Regency. Lot number 5 is available for sale, but better not blink. That could be sold yet today, you never know. So these houses are up in front, right off of Harrisburg Road. Lot number 6 is available. And honestly, being up front, it's got a lot of positives to it. Home site number 7. When my wife and I moved into a 55 plus recently, we moved up towards the front and we're glad. So for the next several years, I will not have to endure as much construction traffic, but there are benefits for all of them for different ways, different reasons. So guys, here's what I'll tell you. This is a great time to buy. It's on. The sales process is cooking. The sales agents are fielding all types of calls, and yet we're looking at a lot of dirt and some framed homes and some model homes coming out of the ground. Let's drive around and take a peek at where those model homes are coming up right now. You know, this little area is pretty exciting because, well, for several reasons. Right across the street, you have the new Taylor Morrison community for all ages, which is ranch. Their Whitmore 2 plan with ranch and a half is one of the models, and the 2-story. They're building a mix of those right across the street. So if it were me, I would like to bring the grandparents right over here and get you in a 55 plus restricted. Lot number 9 is available. I like that. Lot number 9. Wow. Boy, Toll Brothers builds a lovely home. In fact, if you look at Regency at Palisades, now this one you can build from dirt. Home site number 10 backs up to a retaining wall, as does 9. The topography here is interesting. I like it. Lots of variation. Every lot is different. Lot number 11. This is one of the reasons you need a good buyer's agent. And if you're out of town, you want my team, and here's why. While my team's out doing deals, I'm out shooting videos. And if you are interested in a lot like that last one, you want me to walk that lot for you and show you how it lays in relation to other lots. We're coming into the cul-de-sac now where the model homes are. Then I can do that while my teammates are out working the deal for you. We're really good, and we can also help you list and sell your house, whether it's in North or South Carolina in the greater Charlotte area. Who doesn't want a cul-de-sac wooded lot? Everybody wants a cul-de-sac wooded lot. Now, one thing to consider on these, you're backing up to an industrial building there, a metal building, but really think about the model traffic. It's going to be crazy up in here. Wow, look at the pitch of that roof. My, that is pretty. Just high pitched, adds some elegance, and that brick goes all the way up to the ridge of the roof. That is a stunner right there. That's called the William. Model opening soon. There's another one, again, triple gables. I love a triple gable. That's a nice looking one. And of course, any new construction, that's called the Mallard Elite. Typically comes with the option for that second story. Many of them do. And if you're building from dirt, there are options. If you need to move more quickly, there are specs that are available, as I've already mentioned to you. And they're not going to be that yellow, by the way. That's primer. They're going to be built out nicely. They know what sells. And then here's the Tahoma Elite. And so when they put that word elite on it, call me. I'll tell you what that means. It's the new model opening up. Now, a lot of these plans here in the Pines at Sugar Creek are the same ones, and we can take you up and show you the ones up at Griffith Lakes, another great neighborhood. That one, that's the Tahoma. The Griffith Lakes is not a 55 plus, however, and but they have some of the same ranch plans up there. That's a cool neighborhood, not 55 plus. But when you think about it, Regency at Palisades was not 55 plus, age restricted. So this one is. So the age restricted, you fill out a form. I just filled mine out a few weeks ago where they recertify that someone in the home is 55 or older. And often it could be 100% neighborhood, it could be an 80-20 or 20% of the people. So if you're a buyer and you say, I think I'd like to think ahead and move into a 55 plus, but I'm only, 48, you can't have younger than typically 18, 19 living at home with you full time, but it doesn't mean that you can't necessarily buy. So that's, again, where some of the nuances of the buyer agents come in, that we can help you, direct you, show you the whole market. Now here's lot number 21. Now the thing about this is it's going to exclude a lot of that model traffic people will be driving, but if you need to move in say 8-10 months, you know, we could help you there. Homeside 22, I like that one as well. See that retaining wall in the back? Now this one's already sold. 23, you're gonna see a lot of those sold signs, people. Why? Because this neighborhood is gonna knock it out of the park. We are very close to the Carolina Place Mall in Pineville. Downtown Pineville is really a neat area. So we got a lumber drop, so they're already about ready to build more and more spec homes or contract to be built homes. I see one on my right going up. Wow, guys, a beautiful South Carolina countryside. Now these lots are not released, and again, this is where your timing, you know, there are a lot of variables on what to buy, when to buy. If you're timing like my wife and I was, we can't stand living in our neighborhood anymore because of these kids. If you know my story, if you're a subscriber, you'll probably already know my story. If you're not, hit that button. But you know what? We built a house about 3 years ago. I was just telling the sales manager across the street about that house with that builder, but we got to the end ready to move, and she just like, I said, baby, don't make your final decision until we close on the house. Let's really think it through. I mean, do you really not want to move? I mean, really not want to move? And she just couldn't give up her Toll Brothers house. She just didn't want to move from her, that's how good Toll Brothers is, right? And it was the neighborhood and so on. However, the kids on the cul-de-sac and tripping over trikes, I could tell you some stories. Call me, I'm happy to. So lot 232 is sold. We needed to move right away. So we bought a house that was halfway done. And yeah, we had to make a few changes. Happy wife, happy life. That one's sold too. I'm just kind of vibing here, guys, because I can. But this area, 3 developments. This 55 plus from Toll Brothers Regency. And my sense is that's the brand they're going to be using for their 55 plus from now on, just like Shea Homes Trilogy, that type of thing, or Taylor Morrison Esplanade, or Coulter Homes Cresswind. So that's going to be this one. So lot 227, that's a quick move in. Now again, you might have trouble getting through to the builder. You could talk maybe to their online, they're going to collect your information, but please don't do that, because that's going to probably preclude you from using us as your buyer agent. And you say, why is that? Well, if they get you through their marketing, then they're typically not willing to pay us because we didn't bring you to them. I could have an hour-long discussion over a beer on that one. So 226 is available. So here's the move that you want to make. Anytime you hear about, you see it, don't ever reach out to the builder. Don't ever give them your information. 225 is available. So again, if you call me, I'll get one of my team members. We'll find out exactly what it is, what's in it, what the finishes are, cabinet colors, flooring, etc. 224 is available to be built as a to be built is what I call them. The other ones are available, but they've already had their selections chosen. They've already got the cabinet colors picked. They already know what the flooring is. Can't change any of that stuff. You just can't. So then we move to a lot where you do get to pick everything, or we find you a spec where the finishes are acceptable. Depends on your time frame, your budget, and your preferences. So if you've got a year, then let's do a to be built, and let's do it that way. If you need to move like we did, ASAP, let's find something that's already being built. So guys, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. My team of buyer agents is really, they are the best, and we love new construction, and we're good at it. In fact, 3 of the 5 of us used to sit in a model home. We know it from the builder's perspective. We know the game, as Pat McCrory says, we've been played by the game, and we've played the game. So we know the game. So give me a call and reference here the Pines. Now they're saying multiple pickleball courts. Most builders have 2 or 3. The one we're in has 12. And then resort style pool and clubhouse. I'm telling you, Toll Brothers knows how to build a neighborhood. The amenities are coming, but this is a great area, close to the mall, close to Charlotte, close to the interstate, close to Furniture Row, Bassett, and all that. A lot of reasons to love this neighborhood. Toll Brothers, the Pine, Toll Brothers Regency, the Pines at Sugar Creek, 55 age restricted. And now across the street is that Taylor Morrison. So let me get my team to help your kids buy a house over there or down the road. Let's go down the road. Heck, why not? or we can help you with a house. I love Harrisburg Road, baby. We're close to Ballantyne, by the way, if you're working in Ballantyne, right? So there's 24 acres. We don't know what's going to be in there. And across the street, there's other property, warehouses will be back there again. There's a lot of land, but there are also creeks. Sugar Creek behind Toll Brothers, and then McAlpine Creek. So you got some restrictions on what can be built, etc. But now you can see we're going down. I love the topography here. But here we go. We made our way over to the ridge at Sugar Creek. So stick around for that video and give me a call, 704-345-3400.